Oh, what's up, YouTube watchers? I'm sorry, once again, it's a dark video, a nighttime video. I can't help it. I work. I get off at 5, and about an hour later, it's dark. It's only like 6 something right now. But I'm out here pondering, thinking about the truck. As you can see, I can't make up my mind like always. I took the seat lift out again for the 100th time, put that seat back down in its original position. I need to get that plastic thing in the back because I accidentally broke it, so it rattles. But I can go to the Chevy place and get one, then bolt this seat in permanently. I'm thinking about just pulling one seat out. And honestly, I've never purchased an 18-inch woofer before. I've always had 12s and 15s, never an 18. And I thought, why don't I just pull this long seat out, build a box here, build something, kind of big, kind of nasty. Again, it's only going to have 1,500, 1,200, or 2,000 watts. But a good size 18 back here, even with low power, will create the low notes that I want. Because I've already built an underseat box with 210s. And it sounded good. When I sold it to the guy, it sounded great. It was pretty loud. It just wasn't that low, even though I tuned the box down to like 34, 33 hertz. It just didn't hit the lows like I wanted. So I thought, to hell with that. I just want to build another big box. And I don't want to remove all the back seats. I at least leave the tiny one back here, so at least one person could ride back here if need be, if that ever happens. But I'm going to build a box, to take up this space right here. I really hate to cut the studs on this truck and ruin this truck, but the seat only bolts up out here. I can leave these, and then the seat bolts up to that right there. These only hold seat belts, so I thought, I don't know. Maybe I'll just chop these two so I can butt the box all the way up against here. We're on this ledge right here. The box can go all the way up against this, so it's not like a mile back from the back wall. And the tire tools went here. But I thought, I don't know, I may just take the jack out, the tire tool out, because I don't even have the spare under this thing. I'd really like to get a bed cover for this thing. I've seen several on Marketplace, even one that was color matched. Just a fiberglass bed cover. It's just, man, they're so far away. The one I found was in Houston. Guy wanted $100 for it. Matched this truck, the super short bed. He had all the mounting hardware. It was this, whatever this color is, like the light blue color. But I can't drive that far. I don't have the time. But one day I'll find one. I'd like to get a bed cover and just put like a tiny toolbox back here, something with a jack, a real jack, and tire tools, and maybe throw the spare back here. Because never do if I ever haul anything with this truck, here lately, cross my fingers, it's only been like salt blocks or dog food, stuff that I don't need the whole bed for. I mean, what can you do? I can haul salt blocks and shit in that beater car right there if I wanted to. But what I'm thinking about, I've already got some measurements right here, seeing how big of a box I can build. I don't want it to be, ginormous, I want it to come at least to where the top of this seat comes to, or a little bit lower, so I can see out my back window fully. And I don't want the woofer all jacked up here. I want it to be level with the seat. And I'm thinking about painting it this grayish color, painting the box this grayish color instead of black. I don't know, maybe it'll look, when you look back, it'll kind of match the seat a little bit, match the interior. And then the black guy, of course I'm going with Skar. I mean, I'm not going with any other brand, because Skar is the most budget brand you can get. It's basically, I piss people off when I say this. It's a copy of Sundown. Sundown is the overpriced, inflated version. If you want regular price Sundown, get Skar. It's the same damn thing. I would almost bet you money they're both made in the same Chinese factory. I mean, come on, people. Get with the program here. All these subwoofers are made in China, probably by the same factories. Not one is better than the other. I mean, some are better than the others, Powell or whatever. I mean, they just can't handle that much power. But I'm going with Skar, and I'm leaving it at that. Skar 1200 or 1500 amp. I've got this number 2 wire ran right here. I still got to run my power wire, which I'm going to do that next. I'm making a video about that. It's just coming off the fuse block up there. I don't want to run too much power in this thing because I don't want to upgrade the electrical too much. I just want, like, I'm thinking if I get a low power level 18, it'll still produce the low notes like I want and still, you know, hit hard and solid, but not hard enough to beat this truck up. I don't want to beat this truck up. You know, I want to keep this truck in good shape, but you know, I want that. You know, I know you can only go. It's a fine line of deep, heavy notes, and then beating the truck up, beating the back glass out of it. But I want it to be borderline rattling this thing. I'm gonna get some sound deadener. You know, get behind this junk here and sound deaden this. One day, make a video pulling down this headliner up here, sound deadening this whole top up here. I think Steve Mead made a video a while back about his son's Yukon where they sound deaden that. But, you know, order a bunch of sound deadener, just sound deaden this back here. This definitely, because that thing sounds like a tin can. But anyway, this video is long enough, a dark video. Yeah, so that's my plans. You know, I've already built the under seat box. It's not enough for me. I don't care about super loud high pitch is not bass. Anything above 40 hertz, I'm not interested in. That's not bass to me. Bass is like lower 30s. Wind moving, deep, that's bass. And that's what I want. So an 18, or if I can find a good 15, it don't have to be like a 3,000 watt max 15 or 5,000 watts max. Just something, you know, budget, not too small, not too big. If I can find an 18 for a good price, look on eBay at the Skar store, see if they got any refurbished 18s. But again, I only get paid once a month, so I'm going to have to save up money for this. So building the box will probably be first. I'll find the subwoofer I want and then build the box off of that, the specs of it. Like 4 or 5 or 6 cubic foot, probably like 5 or 6 cubic foot, I think, for an 18. I don't know, depending on the size, but that's what I'm guessing. I got some numbers. I'm going to see what I measured in here, how much cubic foot I can get without making the box too outrageously big. But anyway, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, and then the weekend. That's it. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do to this truck. I want to lower it. I'd like to make a video lowering it, cutting off the factory bump stops in the back. I guess doing a flip kit, doing a shackle flip back here. Beltec drop. What are these? Struts. Beltec drop struts, springs, shocks. The drop shocks inside of the springs with the little rings. You could take the rings off and it does either 1, 2, or 3 inches, or 1 to 2 inches, whatever you can get out of the struts. And then if I can get me a set of, wait and see if a set pops up on Marketplace, a set of drop spindles, preferably Beltec or Magoti's. I'd rather not go with the cheap stuff. But if a set pops up, $150 for a Beltec 2-inch drop spindles, yeah. You know, I don't want to slam the truck, but I want it to be way lower. You shouldn't have to jump into a 2-wheel drive. This thing's a 2-wheel drive. Look at the wheel gap. I mean, man, it's ready to put mud tires on it and go to the damn mud bog. Look at that. That's ridiculous. But yeah, just bring this down about 4 inches and the back down about 5 or 6 inches. You know, just still have some suspension travel, but just be way lower where I could just kind of slide into the truck. But anyway, that's my plans. Leave comments, do whatever. I don't care. Thanks for watching, and I'll make a video again whenever I do run the rest of the electrical, or start building the box, or go over what subwoofer I've decided to use. But until then, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day or night.